The word uncomfortable is not beautiful, just so everyone knows. Alright, we are now going into the second game of this best of 3. 5-year-old proved to be the better in game number 1. And we are being joined by another co-caster, Agent Fatality and Vapor Wolf. Take it away, guys.
Alright.
So, this is the load screen.
CK Hound, what is your BNet name, if I can ask?
He's a Solid Snake.
Oh, Solid Snake. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I was talking to him in chat. He said he was from Daywalker Platinum Under.
Oh yeah, Solid Snake was around a long time ago.
Yeah, recognized my name. Man, that is actually really cool that Solid Snake decided to join us after playing in Daywalker. How many months ago?
He remembers when I used to host the tournaments on Challenge.
Holy crap! How does he remember me then?
I don't know. He might have came over to Zeke.com when I switched over. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright. In the bottom right hand corner of Ohana, we have ParadoxiCaL as the blue Terra.
And in the top left of Ohana, the teal Protoss, up 1 game. His name is 5-year-old.
So I guess I can talk a little bit about Ohana and what's been happening on Ohana and the TVP matchup. Typically what the Terran does, he goes for a very standard 10-minute push, but then follows that up with a great amount of macro, and very few drops, because this map is extremely difficult to drop. Even though there's a lot of dead space beyond the third, it's extremely easy for the Protoss to just navigate through his 3 bases. And on the Protoss side, we do see a lot of 2-base Colossus all-ins, because the distance between the 2 bases is extremely small. So yeah, expecting to see either extreme macro or some all-ins of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, in game 1, ParadoxiCaL did bring out the cheese. It was reasonably late. I mean, 5-year-old did a really good job of cleaning that up. And I believe toliveanddie said something of he seemed like he felt uncomfortable, or he might be uncomfortable with the matchup. So I mean, Ohana definitely a place where cheese is pretty likely. With the short rush distance, but still there's so many different places where you can hide tech, hide, I don't know, like a proxy Thor rush, whatever.
Yeah. Especially at the 4th base of the Protoss, that's where most of the ground cheeses are found, and then at the 5th base of the Protoss you find all the air shenanigans like Hellion drops or Banshees or...
So nothing out of the ordinary going on right now. Just Gateway Cybernetic Core just went down for 5-year-old, getting that gas. ParadoxiCaL looks like he's going for a 1-Rax expand with all that money.
We thought that last game. We thought that.
Oh really? Okay. Sorry. Oh yes, and he got the really late gas. Yeah, the really late gas timing. Forgot about it.
I have to remind you about who you're casting here. ParadoxiCaL is ParadoxiCaL.
Ah, of course. He's banking a lot of gas, or a lot of neurals. I'm sorry.
I think what he is planning on building a command center. Quite late though, but
oh yeah.
What I was thinking at first was he was going to wait for that 2nd Marine and then get double gas just to make sure that the probe doesn't see the double gas, but I guess not.
And the probe actually gets into the base, and well, I mean, ParadoxiCaL showed that he was going for that expand, so not really much that the probe will be able to see.
I guess he does confirm that there is no gas, as well as no extra racks, so...
Oh yeah. Definitely. Bunker's gonna go down for ParadoxiCaL, and he'll be safe at the front. That Zealot will just confirm.
This is actually really interesting. Paradoxical has a hidden SCV tucked into the left-hand side of the Protoss's third base, so I think that once Paradoxical sees the Stalker, he's going to run into the main base of 5-year-old and just see exactly what he's doing.
Oh yeah, no, that is a really good idea. Yeah, because after a while, you can wait for... Oh, whoa. What is this? Okay, 5-year-old's hiding a probe and placing down a proxy pylon up there on the 4th. But yeah, definitely Paradoxical will get a free scout. I mean, you don't have to waste 300 minerals for a mule, which is really nice. Just waiting for that timing. Here we go with that SCV scout. It's going to go in, see that the natural's down. Once he goes into the base, he'll see how far 5-year-old is in his tech, and that second gas as well. So really cool for him. 5-year-old, oh, he's got some units.
Yeah, he's going for some sort of 3-gate pressure with very late gas indeed. Hopefully Paradoxical does manage to figure this one out and throw down a few more bunkers, because he's definitely going to need them. Pretty interesting placement of that engineering bay right at his ramp, but this is going to be extremely important for Paradoxical to hold this off with minimal damage done.
Yeah, he does have 2 sentries there. Oh wow, Paradoxical preemptively with that SCV right behind the bunker. And yeah, they just confirmed that it's there. Here comes the force field. One force field down for 5-year-old. The other one's not going to go down, so the repair will happen, and Paradoxical just hold.
Well, he's not repairing. Well, I guess there wasn't anything to repair. It didn't get hit.
Yeah. And so this pressure, I don't know. I mean, now Paradoxical is prepared, putting down 2 more bunkers, and 5-year-old. He still hasn't gotten rid of the SCV in his base. It is standing right there.
It was flexing.
Oh yeah, it was just stretching, you know, woo, standing around doing nothing.
What I think 5-year-old is going to transition from this is going to throw down some sort of tech, either it be Robotics Bay or Twilight Council, and it is the Twilight Council.
Yep, Twilight Council.
And attack from the front. Paradoxical is pulling SCVs as fast as he can, and those bunkers are going to completely deter this attack from 5-year-old.
Yeah, interesting. Did he salvage the one on the middle of the ramp? Sorry, I looked away for like 1 second. And
no, it got taken out from 5-year-old.
Okay. Alright. So, yeah, oh wow. 5-year-old getting 8-minute Templar archives.
Fair enough.
Really?
I feel like 5-year-old needs to throw down a few more gateways. Because he's going to have a lot of excess minerals if he does in fact go for a high Templar.
Yeah. Actually, right now he's got a bunch of proxy pylons all over the map. 2 in the turn 4th. I actually don't know what this one behind the mineral line is for at this moment. I mean, maybe later, if it gets to the late game and turn expands to that point, I'll just have that really nice opening. But that's just 100 minerals that could be used for probes or extra gateways. He's only putting down 1 more after this, so.
Is getting that forge. I'm expecting a plus, I guess a fast +1, but it's not that fast. Paradoxical is throwing down 3 more barracks, so he's going to go in ultra macro mode.
Yeah.
Getting up that reactor and his starport. Sorry.
Oh, nope, sorry. Charge going down for 5-year-old, along with his Nexus and Storm. So it looks like he's going to go into Zealots, High Templar, maybe Archons, all of that fun stuff. We have a push coming from Paradoxical.
I don't feel like this is going to do much at all, just because of those the sentries with so much energy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have charge zealots, but he definitely has enough.
He will have charge once this hits. He's gonna see the not cause a cancel. Nice
storm as well. Wow, great storm, damaging a lot of those Marines.
Yeah, and they're just gonna step really nice force field. It's gonna trap a bunch of those Marines, and yeah, that was just a little poke. I don't think that was worth the scout of the 3rd at all.
Nope, no, it wasn't.
Nope.
But 5-year-old macroing very well behind this. Definitely should try to change those 2 gateways into warp gates and throw out some more zealots.
Oh geez, yeah. So after this, 5-year-old will be operating off of 6 gateways. Has his 3rd down now. If we check out the upgrades, +1 armor is almost finished for Protoss, whereas the Terran is getting his 1 armor on his infantry, or he has 1 attack. So much DPS, so many DPS units out for Paradoxical. Wow, 5-year-old's just gonna push right in, up the ramp.
Oh, great Storm. Definitely needs to go in those bunkers so that Storm doesn't do as much damage.
Oh no, he has... accidentally loaded the medevac. Another push up there would have been really bad for Paradoxical. And 5-year-old's just gonna poke up and leave. What's this? Dark Shrine.
Interesting. I feel like 5-year-old definitely. It's in the 3rd base.
Oh, I see it.
This building placement is very interesting because, I mean, I remember saying that drops aren't that useful on this map, but they would be if.
And speak of the devil, here comes a drop from Paradoxical heading up to the now 4th base of 5-year-old. Wow.
Is he going to see the 4th base?
He will not,
Oh,
because he does not have vision of it, but if 5-year-old isn't too careful, he might lose a bunch of probes. His units are really out of position. Only 4 stalkers and a couple sentries for anti-air.
I think what 5-year-old needs to do is just have like a few zealots and a high Templar to deter any drops from happening.
Yeah, and yeah, that's definitely enough to hold off at like small, even bigger drops. Nope. Paradoxical sees the cannon. He's gonna. Is he gonna try? Oh no! Sorry, he sees the Dark Shrine, so he's gonna put down missile turrets. Okay.
Very interesting. Paradoxical wanted to land at his 5th.
Oh right, yeah.
For his 3rd, but luckily for 5-year-old, he did have a pylon to stop that from happening. I think Paradoxical just wanted to hide a base from 5-year-old, but just look at 5-year-old's map vision. It's just amazing.
Oh yeah, with pylons everywhere. Now with that Overlord and a couple of DTs running in right now.
These are gonna do
one into the 3rd. The other DTs into the natural. They're gonna be stopped because of the missile turrets. And yeah, I think the story right now in this game, 5-year-old's on 4 base, and Paradoxical is only mining from 2.
And that gas income from 5-year-old is just going to be extremely good.
Oh yeah. Especially right now since he's going into Colossus tech with that extended thermal lance. This might be bad.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be bad. Upgrades are pretty even for both players here. +3 +2 armor for the Terran players about to finish, and the +3 weapons has just begun. So,
Paradoxical opting not to do anything with his Ghost Academy. I think he is. This is the part of the PvT matchup where you have to I don't know. I guess work against Colossi or Templar, and right now it seems like he's investing into against Colossi with that +1 air attack. But if 5-year-old were to switch to say Archon High Templar, he definitely needs those ghost upgrades for that energy, that EMP, that snipe, all of that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, a massive drop from Paradoxical is about to hit the main base, and that pylon from 5-year-old was just inches from seeing all those 4 medevacs. This is going to do terrible damage. Oh no, and 5-year-old was moving out. This could be... I actually don't know how this is going to end up, because I feel like Paradoxical is going to be able to stop this, but is going to lose a lot in the process. Meanwhile, Paradoxical, this drop is waiting right before going into the main. I think he's just waiting for that
the army to get so out of
Exactly, yeah.
It's so out of position.
But I don't know if Paradoxical will hold this off. I mean, massive drop in the main base. Gonna take out that +2 or +3 armor. Should probably stim to do as much damage as he can. Five-year-old is opting to warp in zealots, but it's not going to be enough at all.
Yeah. Oh man, this is where all the the Protoss tech is. That Twilight Council has not gone down.
Really good storms on the Terran army, but I still feel I guess Wow, I guess the Protoss is going to do significant damage, but I still feel like the Terran is going to hold this off, and the drop is just going to do terrible damage. That DT though is hacking at that drop significantly, taking off Marine by Marine.
So what comes up out of this? The Protoss is going to lose all of his units, but he has no tech to come back to.
It doesn't matter. The Protoss has 3k minerals and almost 2,000 gas.
Oh yeah.
He's just gonna throw down like 10 gateways and just make a huge Zealot Archon force and just go for it.
Yeah. Yep. Terran is only mining from his main, and his main is pretty much almost done. There's still Templar, Colossi, and Archon in his natural. The orbital command is about to burst into flames. And after that, 5-year-old could literally just warp in a bunch of zealots. Oh, another storm for measure by 5-year-old. And he can literally just warp zealots in right now. A move into paradoxical space.
Yeah, there's nothing that Paradox can do at this point. Even though that drop is still alive for paradoxical, that DT is gonna do enough damage, and there's no scans left for. I guess there's one scan.
Nope, there's that scan, and the DT will stay alive.
Yes, it will. He could probably just walk in with all his probes and kill Paradoxical. That's how little stuff Paradoxical has at this point.
He definitely needs to. Yep, landing that third with his mules down. I mean, what do you think in this game made such a huge difference for it? Because Paradoxical was.
I feel like Paradoxical didn't have Vikings at the right time. I feel like if he had Vikings right when the engagement started and tried to snipe as many High Templar as he could, I think then he could have standed a good chance, because then it's just gateway units, right? And he could stop that pretty easily with just SCVs and like rallies from his barracks.
Yeah.
So
I also think you mentioned it earlier, but yeah, 3k minerals, getting his 5th base right now. Paradoxical definitely could have been a little bit more aggressive with his expansions. It seemed like he wanted to try for his 3rd at what, 12 minutes? 12?
Yeah.
13, and that hurt so much, because by the time his 3rd was actually down 5-year-old already had his 4th.
Exactly. Oh man, so many zealots.
Oh my gosh.
So many.
The production bar just had the crazy surge in number, and here come all those zealots. The 3rd's gonna fall, all those SCVs. Paradoxical looks like he's going to be eliminated from the Daywalker.
Yeah. I think he's gonna tap out any second now. I think he's typing something actually. Since those Marauders are not even started stepping, they're just walking. Some raging.